The thing that makes the Donnell Garden modern is that it abandoned all classical ways of design. It left out completely the idea of axial relationships. It left out the idea of preconceived baggage of here is how to design something, which usually affects design incredibly. It's a form of baggage that you carry with you. Here is the way you would design a swimming pool. It would be straight. It would be long and narrow. It would have some paving around it. And it would have some trees and flowers around it. The Donnell pool is a place as well as a swimming place. It goes way beyond that. It's a place that you would come down to, that you would have barbecues around, that the children would play in. It was an adult as well as a child's playground. It had a magnificent view, which it takes advantage of. I wanted to make this a place that you could swim not only up and down, but like up in a mountain pool, in a mountain lake, that you would swim around. And so that I said, well, let's make the thing go like that, so that you would then swim around. And then up in the High Sierra, there's always some boulders in a lake or a tarn, and you swim in, you get up on the boulder, which is a lot of fun. And so I thought we would put in the crook of the angle, going like that, in the crook there, right there, I thought we would put a boulder. Tommy said the boulder's going to hurt people. And I absolutely agree. I was very glad that he did say that, because then we had the opportunity to ask Adeline Kent to design a piece of sculpture which would be like a boulder and would have a hole through it, and that people could climb up on it or swim through it, just like a mountain lake. So there we have then, it is modern also in doing all those things. Finally, instead of doing a lot of decorative planting and flowers and pretty this and pretty that's, we used the natural elements of the site, it was a heavily stoned hillside, and we brought a lot of boulders into the composition, which then had the feeling that when all was said and done, that this wonderful swimming experience was in a natural setting then. All that made it, instead of following classical ways of doing things with all the baggage and instructions that everybody had, these were rethinking the whole idea of swimming, and I think that made it modern.